Why Stupid People Are More Successful Than You by Noah Dennis. Everybody he put in the thumbnail are smart. Like, you put Kai, Speed, I think Mr. Beast, and somebody else. Speed is a genius. Speed is a genius. He's get paid to travel around the world and just make videos. How is that not a genius? He was 16 doing this. Like, yo, that man's a genius. I don't care how stupid he acts. He acts stupid to make crazy moments, make funny moments, yo. If anybody could replicate what he did, they would. Kai's a genius. He's a genius. They all understand content. They all understand what they're doing. They all understand what they're building. That shouldn't even have to be said though, but people believe the act. They believe what's in front of them. It's amazing. I can't lie. It's amazing. Shout out Speed. Shout out Kai. Shout out all of them, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They're all geniuses. They're all geniuses.
Everyone and their moms are on the internet today, and it's a no-brainer as to why traditional cable TV is becoming more of a relic of the past. Nowadays, creators take the mantle in becoming modern-day TV, and that looks something like people watching TikTokers, YouTubers, and even streamers such as iShowSpeed, Nat, and Aiden Moss. And bro, whether you like these people or not is irrelevant because even people that you would generally consider dumb are becoming the faces of today's creators' economy.
Like, you believe in the image then. You gotta be. Cause there's no way you can't see what they're building and the viewership they're getting. Like, nobody with 20,000 views is stupid, yo. Nobody, I feel like. And actually, no, let me correct that. Nobody with 20,000 views for a year straight is stupid. The consistency, it's the consistency of being like a high level is stupid. You could have a moment, it could be random. It just blows up. People get lucky sometimes. But consistently getting lucky, that is a skill. That is definitely a skill. And that's genius.
Successful whilst doing so. And I mean, look at the stats. The creator economy is set to be worth $250 billion currently, and it's predicted to be way more by 2030. And like many creators, I don't consider myself that bright. In fact, I think I'm a genuine dumbass that just happens to put in effort to create something valuable and put it out there into the world. But here's the thing. Most of you are probably way smarter than most creatives, but choose not to act on the greatest opportunity given to us yet, and that's to create content online. So with me telling you this, I hope to give you clarity as to why stupid people are
now just start developing the skills, yo. You probably better than them.
And the reason why dumb people tend to be more successful is because they just try and they're not stuck in analysis paralysis like the smart person. Because here's the thing, smart people tend to overthink everything that they do. Examples being, what if my family and friends and people from school/work see my videos? If you didn't know, nobody cares. But I don't have all the equipment I need, which is another limiting belief. I assume for watching this, you have an iPhone, iPad, computer, has a built-in camera, mic, you need lighting, and that's the thing. All of these are excuses that lets you procrastinate on a decision that could potentially change your life and something that you could generally enjoy doing. But the problem is most intelligent people overanalyze too much, and dumb people, you'll find out why I put dumb in quotations in a bit, just do it regardless of anything. And it's not to say that less intelligent people don't think at all, but more so the fact that they know that if they don't act now, the regret of never trying is gonna tear them apart. Like, bro, let me tell you a story, and this takes place way back.
Not true. I think they just start. Like, you just gotta start, man. And they just start faster than people overanalyze. And then as you start seeing things more. You start developing more skills. You start, oh, this means this, that means that, oh, that means this. This is why Mr. Beast does this. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Beast has a whole document out of like YouTube things, of YouTube tips, like all his podcasts, blah blah blah. Like, you used to watch one Mr. Beast podcast and make a video.
When I was in 7th or 8th grade, and back then it was taboo to have a YouTube channel or tell people that you have a YouTube channel. Otherwise, if they found out that you did that, they'll ridicule you or make fun of you. And so there was this kid in my school who had a YouTube channel, and his name was Lucas. And one day, his video got noticed by this really big YouTuber named FaZe Adapt that has over like millions of followers, right? And Lucas was featured on his video because he used to troll the fuck out of FaZe Adapt and his crew. And naturally, he responded to it and trolled back Lucas just like how he would any other kids that he was reacting to. Once that got noticed and it blew up, Lucas gained a lot of exposure and popularity at my school. Like, for example, on one end you had kids making fun of him, and then on the other hand you had people treating him like he was royalty because a big YouTuber noticed him. But it discouraged him to the point to where he didn't want to upload any more YouTube videos. And in my opinion, had he not listened to all the naysayers, all the haters that were criticizing him for being on YouTube, I think he would have been farther ahead in his content.
Though too, all eyes is on him, you know what I'm saying? And in school, you know what I'm saying, you get that anxiety, you get anxious, yo. He's like, man, forget this, man. If he kept, yo, that would have been perfect though. I ain't gonna lie, that's what Bruce Drop Him Off did. He was just cooking like top streamers and they would react to his stuff, and he just kept on going. He could have been crazy. He could have went crazy.
Creator journey right now, like with a loyal big following, because he generally has a personality and all that shit that encompasses being a YouTuber, which is just being you. And the thing is, places like social media and things like YouTube aren't just a place for you to watch funny videos. It's an accumulation of a lot of things. People come on platforms like YouTube to educate themselves, to be entertained, something that alters their state where they learn something or feel something, you know what I mean? And here's another thing that separates dumb people from the intelligent people, and that's the fact that dumb people have like this childlike ignorance to what they believe they can do and just act on it because that's just how much they believe in themselves. With the smart person, like how I mentioned before, they're always stuck in analysis paralysis, and in some cases they have a perfectionist take on things and think that they need to have X, Y, and Z in order to do something. That's straight up like dumb. It's stupid. That's like the equivalent of someone saying that they need to have all the information of like dieting and workout plans or whatever to start going to the gym, versus the person who doesn't have any information about the gym and just goes straight in the first day, regardless of having.
That's not about being smart or dumb. That's like a confidence thing. Like going to a situation without expecting a positive outcome or a negative outcome, you just want to go into a situation, that takes a certain level of confidence. That's an I don't care type of thing. A lot of people care.
Any information or not, and is willing to look stupid while doing so and learn along the way. That's a similar way you got to view content creation. You're not going to have everything. You don't need to know X, Y, and Z. You just need to upload the shit. And bro, guess what? The person who has less info is going to learn as he goes, or as she goes, versus the person who never goes at all and makes excuses and negotiations with themselves. They never succeed at all. It's that simple. And bro, the same logic applies to every other aspect of your life, especially if it's something new. And not to mention, you're going to have to be willing to look stupid for a little bit until you become a master at said thing. Everybody starts off as a novice. Think about it when you go to the gym. Everybody had a starting point where they didn't know anything about dieting, nutrition, training. They just kept going until they eventually absorbed a little bit more knowledge and practice over and over again with consistency. And bro, this is what you call having a student mentality, to keep on learning and doing things along the way as you go on your journey. Even excluding the potential amount of money aspect that could be made from doing content, the very fact is when you make content of your own, what happens is you tap into this innate human desire to create something and materialize it into the world where it didn't exist prior. And it's amazing because, bro, the entire world could potentially see the work that you created. You guys are watching what I'm creating right now, which is valuable. Well, hopefully, if it is, hit the like button for me. But
got you, gang. I got you.
This is why I think regular TV is dead and the internet is taken over and is worth much more. Now, you can't say it's not fair that people are making this much online on the financial side of things, and they're making more than doctors, in some cases, some lawyers. But that's just what it is. The market dictates who gets more eyes and therefore gets more money. Even you watching this content, that's the reason why content creators are getting paid more so than doctors. You heard what I said in the stat. The career economy is worth billions of dollars. And bro, not just that, making money off it. Doctors are seeing how beneficial posting on social media is and are using this to their advantage, even whilst having a job. So you can still do both. Like bro, your fear of being seen is holding you back from tapping into your true potential and human desire to create. Any excuse that you have is irrelevant because one, you're not special. Everybody who hasn't started is likely thinking the same thing you are. I mean shit, if you check the comments, you will actually see some limiting beliefs being made. And two, if you think you need some type of arbitrary prerequisite of having a personality and certain equipment, those things you don't need. And you have something to offer to the world. If you think that you don't have something, you're lacking in some area of your personality or some department, then it could be developed online. Just keep posting, which is why you should also subscribe to this channel, because it's technically a self-improvement channel, and so it's a win-win. Literally just stop listening to naysayers and hop on this opportunity, because time's gonna go by anyway, so why not just use some of this valuable time to be like the idiots who create content for you to consume? And I'm not talking about like the Aiden Ross and Kai Cenat. I'm just giving examples because they're like the faces of like the big name streamers. And when I say things like idiots, I don't mean it in like a derogatory term. I mean it more so in like a metaphorical sense to describe someone who acts regardless of having all the answers. You know what I mean? But some of them are idiots though. Don't get me wrong, like genuine dumbasses. But just create something, and future you will be glad that you did. And yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. If you guys found value from this, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I might start streaming on Twitch, so feel free to tap into that soon. Dream big and take action. I'm gonna see you guys. Peace. Alright,
okay, maybe I would took that idiot thing like literally. I'm like, bro, Mr. Beast is not an idiot. And I'm like, even though Speed kind of shows himself being an idiot, that man's a genius, yo. That man's a genius. He traveled the world, makes millions of dollars. That man's a genius. But yeah, man, just start. Just start. I don't know this video is about that. Like, you just gotta just start. As you start, you'll learn more stuff. You see behind the scenes. Like, you know where retention is. You know with a lot of stuff that Mr. Beast talks about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Mr. Beast the model. I ain't gonna cap. Even I listen to him. You know what I'm saying? I find all his stuff mad interesting. He's like, I respect the man. I respect the man. He put his heart, soul, and everything into this YouTube stuff. I respect the man. I ain't gonna lie. I know the situation happening around him. I don't like some of it, but I still respect the man. I still respect the man. But I'm out. Like, subscribe. Subscribe to Noah Dennis if you aren't already. Come on, man. W motivation. I ain't gonna cap, man. W motivation. I don't know if I really like it or not though. Like, smart and dumb. Like, people are really geniuses. And people don't really say like, yo, you're a genius. They just like, oh, you don't deserve this, you don't deserve that, all you do is this, all you do is that. Like, really a genius though. He's been top of the game for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, feeding his family, buying his mom a crib, buying this, buying that, really moving, like really having motion for mad long. Have this stream, have this person on his stream, have that person on their stream, have Nicki Minaj on this stream. Like, yo, it just I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't want to call it hating, but like maybe, yo.